Hey everybody, and I hope everything's going well. I see people have been posting, not as efficiently I'd like. Some of you are still on the sidelines and I'm not hearing from you. So one of the things that you would have noticed is that I have added a little note to discussions that said this is required. And what that means is that there's 5 points assigned to that particular discussion post. So um, if you have not posted, you want to do that or else you'll be losing 5 points. So I just want to stress that. So as you may have noticed that this week I've posted week 4, quietly post week 4 lectures. And this week we have my view of data modeling. We have the view of Wen Sao, who was a former instructor at this class, and we also have got into a little bit of prepping ourselves for schemas, and that is we start talking about document type definitions, and that talk is specifically from Jen Chen, who was actually the creator of this particular course. So one of the things that you may have noticed that's in the syllabus that you're not seeing this week is the tutorial. And I'm going to hold back this week on the tutorial. Usually for weeks 4 and 5, it was the same tutorial. And because we still have people coming in, we still have people doing their introduction, and we still have people still having to post in week 2 and in week 3, I'm going to give you some time to get up to speed. And this is the last get up to speed I'm going to offer. As of next week, what you can expect next week is that I'm going to start placing you in groups. One of the things that you have to do as groups is be responsible for the discussions for that particular week. As so far, every week I've been posting a question and you've been responding to it. And the idea behind that is just to get you thinking about XML and thinking about how it can be used, the interoperability of it, thinking about data structures and so on and so forth. And speaking of that, this week we get really abstract when it comes to sort of data structures. We're talking about data modeling, and if you've done system analysis design, those of you who've done it, this would not seem so difficult. If this is very new to you, it takes a little bit of thinking through. And I'm sort of focusing on XML info sets, as you would see in the discussion. So the discussion post for this week is very much of a read and try to understand. And the reason for that is your next quiz for this week is going to be about info sets. So you want to be sure that you understand info sets. Just a hint there. Well, not a hint, but a giveaway as to what to expect from the quiz. The other questions should be relatively simple if you are actually been doing the readings. What else? I'll be traveling this week, and again, this is my last week till maybe October when I may be traveling again. I'm not sure. That's still in the works, but just to let you know that if you don't hear from me often enough this week, it's because most likely off and I don't have internet connection. So, but just to let you know that I'll be back on Friday, so enough time, and I should give me enough time also to, I hope I would be able to download all your responses from the actual, the first exercise and to get those, I'm aiming to get those responses back to you as soon as possible. One of the things I'd like to see happening is if you have a question, instead of emailing me directly, especially if others could benefit from it, try posting it on the discussion forum that says questions to instructor and other students. I'm sure others would have ideas and way to help you out. Responses come from me or from anyone else, you know. I want to get this sort of collaboration among yourselves going. So far, I feel that everybody's sort of working in their own little silos, and that's one of the reasons why this week I want to get the groups together. The other thing that's overdue on my end is getting oxygen out to you, and I aim to get that out this week as well. I just I have to reach out to the actual company and get those license. And as I said, because of traveling and not I'd really been able to sit down and get my mind together, I haven't been able to get that out as yet. But that is something that I'm actually going to be doing this week. So I think, according to my notes here, um, I think that's about it. As I said this week, we talk a little bit about, well, sorry, sort of skimming the surface on data modeling. One of the things you want to keep in mind is that tree structure about when it comes to XML. So you think about the XML documents as a linearization of a tree structure, and you want to keep that in mind as you we actually get into going more into schemas and all the different XML technologies. So I think that's it for this week, and I'll talk to you guys again. Bye for now.